Hey everyone, this is Annie Hedgepeth, co-founder of PeopleWork, and this is part of the video series where I read you my blog posts. This one's called the Onboarding Opportunity, originally posted on August 14th, 2025. One of the quickest paths to burnout is feeling like you're ineffective in a company. You keep getting put on projects that you don't care about, and you can't seem to convince anyone to let you do other things that you'd be more excited about. That's why the first 6 months of a job is the most critical time to determine where the next few years will take you. When I first start a job, I'll proudly admit it, I'm a complete bulldog. I know that I have a limited amount of time to establish my identity at that company before it's arguably set in stone. So I am relentless in that objective. I think we all instinctively believe that this is the case, but onboarding can be overwhelming at some places and completely underwhelming at others. We're either drinking from the fire hose, learning so much institutional knowledge that we're just overwhelmed and frantic, or we're the new person that everyone just figures is swimming in to-do items that we honestly get ignored and wonder if we're even doing it right and what we're supposed to be doing next. So here are some very important questions to figure out the answers to as soon as you can when you onboard to a new job. Some are introspective and some will be discovery questions about your new role and company, but they will lead you to a better understanding of how to more effectively navigate your new company or role. First question. What do you want your identity to look like? When I was in high school, I was painfully shy. I didn't want to be that shy anymore, so I decided that when I went to college, I would just take on the new persona of someone who was no longer shy. I knew that I wouldn't know anyone from my hometown at the new college that I was going to, so I got to completely redefine myself. Some parts of my original personality stuck, but a lot of new stuff was established, and I discovered an outgoing side to myself that I didn't even know existed. The same can apply professionally. Did you get pigeonholed into something that you were good at but not passionate about at your last job? How can you spin that experience into what you want your new career identity to be? Which direction do you want to influence at your new company? What topic do you want people to associate you as the go-to person for? Second question, what does success look like at the new place? Figuring this out early will help you to spot what not success looks like before it takes hold. What are the company's metrics for success? And how does it align with your own? Where does it not align? How are you going to reconcile that? Maybe your old company was the move fast and break things sort, but maybe your new company values consensus and careful estimation more. Or maybe you're always the first to help a colleague, but rewards actually go first to those who help customers? Or what if you have a passion for quality and testing, but that's seen as a luxury? Should you go against your instincts for the sake of appearing more valuable? No, but it's more important to know what is valued. An instinct to move fast can be tapered by moving fast to gain consensus. An instinct to help colleagues can be rebranded to unblocking them for customers' needs as a way to increase long-term velocity and prevent technical debt. While considering this question, also figure out what areas you have freedom to follow your own self-motivation for and even be rewarded for. I was at a startup consultancy once that was desperate for more documented processes. We were only 35 people at the time though, so it was seen as a later problem. As I was onboarding, I documented everything that I did so that the next person didn't have to onboard without a system in place like I did. My manager appreciated this so much, and I learned that this was something that was very valuable for others as well. So I kept doing it for every undocumented process from then on. Number 3, figure out the communication challenges at the new place. Hopefully during onboarding, you're getting a sense of the culture of the new place and how to most effectively communicate. Take note of what you're seeing and experiencing. Is it a quiet and spread out place that's sort of hard to reach other people? Is it a place full of big personalities vying for attention? Is it a place where all the attention is paid to the clients and the employees only talk when they need something? Do you get a sense that other voices like sales and product are valued more highly than engineering? Are there huge silos making some departments seem unreachable? We don't want to pass judgment on all of these findings, but it's certainly good data to have to be able to navigate most effectively. Being able to create an identity for yourself at this new place is only possible if you understand how to most effectively communicate your objectives and offer your expertise to those colleagues who could benefit from it. a path forward. When I went to college, the outgoing person wasn't all an act. I was still the same ambivert who needed a social battery recharge every now and then, but the exercise in building my confidence was really successful. The goal is to position your strengths and objectives in such a way as to create an alignment that both you and your company can feel good about. It's a shortcut to alignment that will lead you to be able to identify ways in which you can deliver value quickly. Doing this exercise shifts your thinking from passive to active, giving you more agency in your future at this company. Happy onboarding.